Have you ever set your alarm for 5 a.m. full of motivation, only to hit snooze and wake up hours later feeling guilty? You've heard it before. Successful people wake up early. You tried, you failed, and you told yourself, I'm not a morning person. But what if the first hour of your day decides the direction of your life? This is the story of a man who had nothing until 5 a.m. became his turning point. Stay till the end. This might be the wake-up call you've been waiting for. In a crowded industrial town where factories roared day and night, lived a 31-year-old man named Daniel. Daniel worked as a night security guard at a logistics warehouse. Every evening at 8 p.m., he clocked in every morning at 6 a.m., exhausted and invisible. He walked home. His salary barely survived the month. He lived in a small one-room apartment, a thin mattress on the floor, a rattling fan, one dim light bulb that flickered whenever electricity dropped. His clothes were worn. His shoes were patched. But Daniel's real pain wasn't physical. It was emotional. Every morning, as he walked home through silent streets, he looked through glowing windows. Families eating breakfast, children preparing for school, men heading to office jobs, and the same thought hit him daily. Is this all my life will ever be? He had tried to escape. He applied for better jobs, rejected. No degree, no skills. He wanted to learn something new. But after working all night, his body collapsed into sleep. By the time he woke up, it was late afternoon. The productive part of the day was already gone. Daniel wasn't lazy. He worked hard every single night. But hard work alone wasn't changing anything every morning. When he fell into bed around 7 a.m., sleeping until 4 p.m., it felt like he was living life backwards. The world moved forward. He slept through it. One thought kept whispering, there has to be another way. That question followed him until life forced him to face reality. One cold Tuesday morning in November, just as Daniel was leaving work, his phone rang. It was his sister. Daniel, you need to come home, Mom collapsed. She's in the hospital. His heart sank. He took the first bus to his village, a 3-hour journey that felt endless. At the small rural clinic, his mother lay weak but conscious. The doctor explained exhaustion, stress, poor nutrition. She needed rest. She needed medicine. Things Daniel couldn't afford. His mother held his hand and whispered, my son, don't waste your life like I did. Find a way. Promise me. That night, Daniel stepped outside the clinic. The sky was dark blue. Birds were beginning to sing. A few farmers were already heading to the fields. He checked the time, 5 a.m., standing there in the quiet dawn. Something inside him broke. Not sadness, anger. Anger at being stuck. He whispered, no more. I will change my life, no matter what. On the bus ride back to town, Daniel noticed a man sitting across from him. Well-dressed, calm, reading a book, it was Mr. Liu, a respected businessman who owned several stores. What shocked Daniel wasn't the man, it was the time. 6 a.m. a successful man on a public bus at dawn. Daniel gathered courage. Sir, may I ask why you're traveling so early? Mr. Liu smiled. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. That's when I read, think, and plan before the world wakes up, but don't you get tired? I sleep at 9 p.m. 7 hours is enough when you control your time. He looked at Daniel's tired face. You work nights? Yes, so you're awake when the world sleeps and asleep when the world builds. He leaned forward. That's why you feel stuck, then he said. The hours before sunrise decide your future. The next day, Daniel stayed awake. At 11 a.m., he met Mr. Liu at a small cafe. Mr. Liu drew a simple house. Your life is like this house. The foundation is weak because you're always surviving, never building. He pointed to the base. 5 to 7 a.m. foundation time, he explained, are 1. Learn a skill that improves income, are to build body and mind. Then the numbers, 14 hours per week, 60 hours per month, 700 hours per year. That's 3 extra months of life every year. Rules were strict. Wake at 5 a.m. daily, sleep by 9 p.m. First 21 days will be painful, don't quit. Give me 90 days, Mr. Liu said. The first week was brutal. Daniel's body resisted, his mind made excuses. At 5 a.m., he learned Excel and basic accounting from free resources. He walked every morning, read, planned. By day 20, his body adapted. By month 2, confidence replaced doubt. By month 3, opportunity appeared. He created an inventory system at work. Supervisors noticed. On day 88, Daniel was offered a day shift accounting job, double salary. 1 year later, Daniel had moved his mother to the city, paid for her treatment, built a stable life. And every morning without fail, he still woke up at 5 a.m. not because he had to, because that created everything he became. This story isn't about waking up early. It's about who you become when the world is silent. Between 5 and 7 a.m., there are no distractions, no excuses, only choices. So tonight, set your alarm. Choose what you'll build, because success isn't luck. It's a habit practiced before sunrise. Your future self is waiting. Will you wake up or hit snooze again?